Welcome back to CHIJ class, and now let's look at this question together. This question he says that Jordan conducted an experiment to measure the amount of water absorbed by the 4 strips of different materials A, B, C, and D. So let me just highlight this: to measure the amount of water absorbed by the 4 strips of different materials A, B, C, D. Now, these 4 strips were of the same size and thickness, and he dipped them into a container of water for 10 minutes. The shaded part of the strips shows the absorption of water by the 4 strips. So basically, this shaded part are basically the water that's being absorbed. Okay. Now A basically asks here, why must the strips of materials be of the same size and thickness? Why need to be same size and thickness? Now, when you have the same size and thickness, when it contact with the water, it ensures fairness there again. Why? Because if one I have maybe that big absorb, one I have that small absorb, then it's not fair, right? Okay. So why do we must have same size and thickness? To ensure the surface area of the strip that came into contact with the water are the same so that the absorption of water is only due to the material of the strip. Okay, that will probably be one of the good answer. Now B, based on the result above, state a property of material A. Now look at material A. Does it have any water absorbed in? Seems like no, right? Because there's no black color or shaded color mark there. So basically we know that this is not absorbing any water. Therefore, it is actually have the property called waterproof. Waterproof. Okay, this good one. Let's move on to C. Jordan's teacher suggested that he should change the water in his experiment to a color water. Now, state a reason for this suggestion. Why do you think we need a color water instead of a normal water? Now, normal water, it works well also, right? Then why we need a color water? It just helps us to see the watermark easily. Okay, it just helps us to see it easily. Okay, so what will be the reason? You can say that it will be easier to see the watermark. Okay, it just helps us to see easily. Okay, not a big deal. Even you want to use back the normal water is fine. It's just a bit harder to see. Okay, and I think that's all for this question, which is something that we have learned in our previous notes, but again is important too. Okay, I hope you learned something. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.